What's up, everyone? I just woke up probably around like 15 minutes ago. I'm gonna start a little series called like the summer shred, where it's pretty much I just vlog my entire day of eating and my workout for today. So I'm gonna hit upper body. Last week I took a rest week from weights because my body was feeling a little sore, and I would say my CNS was a little fried, but now I'm back at it. I feel way better. Yesterday I did hill sprints, and let's just say there was barely any food in the house, and I ate a ton of food. My body was telling me that I was really hungry. I can't even tell you how many calories I ate, probably a lot. Not enough to go on a little mini cut, but I'm trying to stay consistent. It's only like day 3 of me being back in my hometown, but I really do want to shed like a few pounds of body fat, so to get those abs more defined. But yeah, anyways, without further ado, I'll see you guys at the gym. Oh, and one more thing, I'm gonna go like on a little walk just to get like my metabolism going before I eat a little breakfast before my workout. Peace. How's it going, everyone? This is my girlfriend right here, and we're about to lift. So we just got to the gym. It's kind of hard to see it from here, but I'll show you a little montage of me walking into the gym, and I'll see you guys there. What's up, y'all? So my first set, I did pull-ups. I did 90 pounds for 5 reps. I've done this weight before, but it was during swim season, and I did it for 2 sets pretty clean-ish, and I just wanted to, so this is where I wanted to start at my baseline. My goal is to build up to probably like around 135 for reps. I don't know how I'm gonna orient this strength building for the next 12 weeks. I might do like 5, 6, 8, and then the next 4 weeks I might do 4, 7, or 4, 5, and then like 8, and then just keep decreasing it from there. But it was pretty brutal. I'm not gonna lie. The first set, I was like shaking afterwards. I added beetroot powder to my pre-workout, and I would say it gave me an incredible pump afterwards. But definitely these pull-ups are like the hardest thing. For me, always the second like lift that I do is the easiest. And this next one I did 75 pounds for 6. It was pretty hard because I was still tired from the 90 pounds for 5, but I managed to get all the way up. And it looks like I don't go all the way up, but whenever I was doing the pull-ups, I know for sure like I got my chin over the bar. Just the video makes it seem where like you guys can choose to believe me or not, but like that's what I saw. Like I watched all 3 videos to make sure like I wasn't going crazy, and it just looks like that I'm not having my chin over the bar, but I can guarantee they were full range of motion, or to the fullest that I could do. Next week I might increase the weight just by a little bit, like 1.25 pounds, because I got these little micro plates. And for this last set, I do 8 reps with 50 pounds. This was pretty easy. As you can see, I'm banging it through. For whatever reason, my shoulders started like flaring up with problems. I don't know why, and I hope it doesn't continue to get worse. I've been going to the sauna, as you guys will probably see at the end of the video, but it feels like it's really helping my shoulder. I'm also just going to keep stretching it until I get my cupping set, so I can further reduce my risk of injury. But getting back into this lifting, I am kind of just bouncing the weights around. I will focus later on getting quality reps as much as I can. So the next lift that I'm doing is shoulder pressing right after this. And let me tell you, like, I was so amped up for doing shoulder pressing. I originally wrote down 130 for 6, I believe, reps starting. And I was just like, you know what, fuck it. I feel so good right now because of the beetroot powders like hitting my system. This is about like probably like 20, 30 minutes into the lift. Probably like around 40 minutes of my pre-workout hitting me. And I just decided to put on these wrist straps and just like go for it. And I felt like I had some immense strength. Like What really bothered me more was probably the shoulder pain in my left shoulder because my little shoulder problem that I have. But other than that, like the reps, as you can see, they go up smoothly. I was fighting for my life on all these reps. Like once we get to around like 4, yeah, I see, as you can see, I'm like shaking and I'm trying to keep balance. I'm trying to keep a balance, but I can't. It's just so hard. And this last rep, I had to do like a little split leg stance just to get the weight up. So next week, I'll definitely focus on my form. And I was feeling a little bit crampy, but other than that, I think it was successful. That's the most weight I've ever done on 135. Probably like 2 years ago, I did 145 for 3. So here we're at 125 for 7 reps. I do it without the wrist straps because I think right here I'm going to do my top set with wrist straps, and then I'm going to do my following preceding sets without it just to make sure I'm not overly focusing on using wrist straps. It's always good once in a while to have the wrist free, in my opinion. My shoulder problem was still flaring up, but next I'm doing 115 for 8 reps, and this was probably the easiest out of all the sets that I did, including the pull-ups. And I have my stance like just a little bit past shoulder width. I don't want to go too wide to where it like focuses solely on the shoulders because it makes the lift incredibly hard. But I also don't want it to focus mainly on my triceps. I'm trying to build up my side delts, and the shoulder press does that beautifully. I think from here, my goal now is to get. My original goal was 185 by the end of this year, but I think I can get to 225 for 1 rep, and that's what I really want to do. Because that would be a huge PR. That would probably be like over my body weight. Like currently right now I'm like 190, as you can see I'm flexing towards the end because my shoulders were hella popping from the pre and from just the lift. So next I decided to do a little bit of extra work. I did some pec deck and my shoulder was really bothering me, so it really like hurt to like go all the way in range of motion, and it was incredibly hard because I did it right after my shoulder pressing, which already targets your chest just a little bit, mainly your upper chest, and I just wanted to get some extra work in. And I try to get the stretch as much as possible, and it's so hard. This pec deck machine is no joke. I think I was doing like 150, maybe 160 for about 10 reps. I think that's what I recorded, or maybe less than that. As you can see, I'm fighting for my life here. And then I supersetted it with um what is it? Rear, no, oh my god, not rear delt. God, I forgot the lift. It targets the rear delts, but it really helps with the shoulder, and it really helped my shoulder pain. Next, I'm doing preacher curls. My biceps and my triceps already feel really fatigued from just pull-ups and barbell shoulder press. So I think from here on out, I think I'm only just going to include the chest flies and the what is it, the rear delt flies. I'm just going to call them that until I figure out face pulls. That's what they're called, face pulls. I really like the face pulls. I'm not really too concerned about building muscle on my rear delt. I feel like I got a lot there. I think it's more just for recovery's sake. I am obviously going to progressively overload it, but for now, I'm just using it as a tool to just reduce my shoulder pain, and it really did that. It felt my shoulders felt so much better after I did that. And then now here, I did a little like 10 or 15 minutes on afterwards, lost some water weight, and I'm just looking really big, got a great pump. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Until next time, peace.